Well, welcome on to the stream, everybody. We are dusting off the old challenge run boots, and we're playing some Demon Souls today, guys. It's been a long time since we did a challenge run on the channel. I think the last time, well, we ran, the last one we did was the Dark Souls Massacre run, and we've been gallivanting around trying new games and playing different things that have come out ever since. Feels good to be back in a challenge run. I'm actually kind of excited, even though I know this one's gonna suck pretty hard, because Pure Black Tendency and Demon Souls is no joke. It's a one-shot city basically. Jacob Ramos, what's up? How are you? Welcome in. So yeah, I am excited to do another challenge run. It's a different look, you know, like trying different games and trying new games is fun, but the adrenaline rush you get from challenge running is different than a new game, in my opinion. And also the frustration is different in a challenge run as well, so we're about to experience plenty of that. How am I? I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I feel good today. Excited for a Demon Souls run. Here's the thing about Demon Souls. It's sort of the red-headed stepchild of the Soulsborne series. A lot of people would say that Dark Souls 2 is the red-headed stepchild, but at least Dark Souls 2 gets talked about. I feel like Demon Souls just never gets focused on. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I think that might be true. That, let me make myself a little bigger there, and I was looking small on the screen. It's all about me. So anyway, you know, it's like, I don't know. Like, everybody talks about Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, and people hate on Dark Souls 2, except now the sentiment's kind of changing and more people are being like, hey, Dark Souls 2 is actually a good game, which is true. It's a good thing that people are coming around to that. But, you know, all those games get talked about. And Demon Souls is like one that just doesn't get much press at all. It's just like not even mentioned unless it's in the context of the 7 games that Fromsoftware made. So it's interesting. I actually think Demon Souls is underrated. I think it's a really good game. It's a different kind of difficulty because it comes from the areas rather than the bosses. Most of the bosses are pretty easy, but then the areas themselves are pretty punishing and hard to get through, which is opposite of all the other ones, where the areas are a little bit, you know, easier to get through and the bosses are the majority of the difficulty. Demon Souls is like the flip-flop of that, basically. Chat, what's up, Strife? I've started the game up 5 times and can't push past 2-1. Doesn't hook me like any other FromSoft game. Is the reason you can't push past because you get bored or because it's too hard? Demon Souls is easy? I mean, Demon Souls is the easiest one. I don't think I'd call it easy in the grand scheme, you know what I mean? Like Cat Quest is easy, Astrobot is easy. Demon Souls is easier than the other 7 games. Yeah, it is really short. It's a lot shorter than the other ones as well. But some of that has to do with how easy it is. Like, you can blow through the bosses a lot faster than you can in other games. It's too hard. You feel like it's too hard? But I've platinumed every other FromSoft game, so I don't know. Might just be too hard. No, it's probably like I said, the difficulty in Demon Souls is flipped. You know, so it's a different kind than you experience in the other Soulsborne games. So, like, if you're used to being able to get past the areas and having to grind on the bosses, when that changes to the bosses are pretty easy, but you have to grind on the areas, I think that can kind of sometimes throw people for a loop. But yeah, Pure Black Tendency is hard. Pure Black Tendency is everything's beefy, everything has a crazy damage, new enemies pop up. If you've never played Demon Souls in Pure Black Tendency, it's actually like a good amount different. Well, not new enemies, but harder versions of enemies, and you know, everything has more health, does more damage. Nasty. Not a good place to be, and that's exactly where we're headed. That's what we're doing tonight. We're gonna dive straight in. I think we're in 2-1 right now, and we should already have the world set in Pure Black Tendency, I believe. I think that that's the case. Put chat up there. There we go. That looks better. Let's see. Let me make sure let's get our audio going here. Here we go, boys. Let's run it. Okay, I gotta get used to this. Going from Silksong to Demon Souls is a little bit of a pace change, if you know what I mean. Oh. Let's go down. Is there? I thought. Oh, there's usually. I guess we already killed the lizard or whatever was usually over here. I was gonna try and get a little practice kill in. Alright, I gotta start. I gotta hold dodge down to run. We're getting, you know, we're just acclimating, we're reacclimating. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be alright. Oh god. What? You've got to, oh my god. A friggin' AoE lasts 1,000,000 years. Okay, go. Alright. I don't remember how far we made it through here, so we're just gonna start heading down and see what happens. Oh yeah, that's the one. Hi. Oh, what? Oh, the freaking dog aggroed? Why'd the dog aggro? I wasn't even through the door yet. This is already it's already starting off, isn't it? It's just already kicking off, isn't it? It's a death counter. Yeah, okay, we added death. Okay, alright. It's just a warm-up, guys. Don't be alarmed, it's just a warm-up. Alright. So it's when his attacks 5 times faster than mine. Probably since I switched to this giant sword. This sword is actually probably the slowest in the game. Or like tied with every other sword of its kind. What weapons do I have? We need to check our build here. I don't even remember what we had running at this point. Alright, so yeah, Crescent Falchion. Yeah, Dragon Great Sword. We're gonna use this on the doggies in there. Oh god. Let that die down. I remembered. See, I remembered. All right. Let's make him come this way a little bit, because I don't want those dogs to come along. We just gotta be a lot more patient, you know? In Silksong, I could just be hyper aggressive. Now we need to be a lot more patient. We gotta chill out. Demon Souls is a very slow-paced game. Oh my god. Stop! Lock onto the dogs! I don't know how we're gonna kill these dang dogs. They do a million damage. We might just have to start. Oh god. We might just. I don't even remember how I did it before, but maybe I just need to start spamming right there and try and stun lock them. That might be the play. We'll try it. It's worth a shot. I mean, we've already picked up 3 deaths, so why not? I grab my 30 souls. Very important. Come here, buddy. We got him. Let's see if we can do like just a couple. If we could get just a couple, you know, instead of like 3. All right, we got one of the 3 down. Is there another? We get a couple more of y'all to come this way. Hello? Oh, now we got 2. It's all right though. Okay. Much more patient. See, patience is key. Patience is key. We gotta attack at the right time, you know what I mean? Alright. Which one of y'all get saucy with me? Oh, that's the friggin'... Holy God! Since when does he shoot from up there? I don't remember him doing that. A heavy attack with this giant sword does nothing? I don't get a stun or anything? What? Oh my God. All right. I mean, at this point, this sword's really only good for the dudes who have high physical resistance. Really, I'm gonna have to use my other one because he doesn't get stunned or phased at all by anything. Oh god, we made them all angry. We made them all angry. Retreat. Okay. We got that one out of here. And get that boy out of here. Alright. Now we need Dog Killer 4000. Run away. Let's get the first one. Cha-ching. I would probably... I don't think there's a way to not get 2 here. Oh, there they are. Oh, that almost ended us right there. That was almost the end. I don't even know why I really heal there, because if we take one hit from this guy, we're about to die. That's all the damage we got? Oh, F that. I need him to get out of that dang hallway. This sucks, bro. So little health. Or so little damage. Ah! My God, bro. Whoo, buddy. Now I get to smash? After all that? Why? You know what? We're just gonna not even kill that guy from here on out. He takes way too long. Oh! Hello, dude. I wasn't sure if there was another attack there or not. Oh my God, he's still alive. Alright, we're gonna have to go big overhead. There's a dude right around this corner, I believe. Oh, 2 of them. Run away, run away. At least it's got some travel distance on it, you know. Oh God, another one. Here he is. Looky there. Hello, sir. I know what he's trying to do. Just one little tiny sliv. All right. I gotta get my memory back of where all the enemies are. Not using meat cleaver is a sin. Am I gonna get shot from somewhere? I don't even think I have meat cleaver, do I? Has double S scaling and A scaling. I'll have to check back at the Nexus. I have a bunch of weapons in my chest. I'm not sure if I have that one. Not gonna bother with that, dude. It's a boss weapon. I mean, I might have it. Because this is New Game Plus, so I've already beaten the game once on this playthrough. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Alright. Up here. Up here. Oh, there's a red one over there. See that red guy? Hello, red man. I don't even want to go in there, to be honest. I don't need anything in there. Gotta release the water. Hold on, let me go back down here real quick. Let me make sure. You trespass the objector's boss soul with a club. Doesn't need to be upgraded. 2 S scalings and 1 A, and heals every hit as a bonus. I need this weapon. I bet I don't have that one. So when we get that soul, we're gonna make it. Sounds like it could help a lot. Okay, no, we need to go back. This is gonna be... this part is gonna be a little bit of a challenge. This can get out of hand very quickly. Very quickly. It's also buffable too. It has no weaknesses, does it? I don't know what this guy's poise is like. So we're gonna play it safe on him. Alright. Oh god, he has a lot of health. A jump attack? Is that something all those guys can do, or is that just a him thing? Because I don't remember seeing them do a jump attack like that. But it's been a long time since I played this, so I could have just forgot. Curse weapon? Yeah, I don't have no magic whatsoever. I haven't even found spells for this guy. Oh man, I thought that was the other guy. Now run! Playing Dark Souls 1 for the first time, I'm loving it. Just beat Iron Golem. Oh, nice. Nate's Sabis? Sorry if I butchered your name. What got you into Dark Souls? Did you just pick it up somewhere on sale? Your Kazan shorts are good? Thanks. I appreciate it. I haven't played Kazan and ever since we beat it all the last year. Could this be peak Souls? This is peak-ish Souls. It's peak-ish. Old Mike, what's up, buddy? See, why doesn't he do any of those jump attacks? Come on, buddy. we got 2 more puppies. Except we gotta take these on at the same time. There they are. Come on, puppy. Oh, we luckily got him stacked there. That was close. I've always wanted to play. I've beaten DS3, Neo 3, Elden Ring, Sekiro. Just missing DS2. And Bloodborne. Have you played Demon Souls? Have you played this game? We need this guy to come out here. Where'd he go? Finally get to see Matt play a good game. What's up, Jorbinicus? Silksong is a great game. Don't speak that heresy in my chat. I haven't meant to add this too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one is really good. It's not as good as Dark Souls 2 or Bloodborne, but it's still high quality. Lots of fun. Hi! Oh god. How he timed that so perfectly, I will never understand. I don't know why my other ones didn't hurt him as much. Silku? That's right, we're putting it in the past. We're laser focused. Demon Souls only. No other game exists. This is the only game that's ever been created. Miyazaki made games. It's definitely better than Dark Souls suck. Dark Souls 1 is good too, but I don't know. I don't know. To me, Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1 are pretty close. I don't know that I'm not sure. I would have to think about that. Maybe as I play this more, I'll be able to determine that. You've never played Demon Souls? If you haven't played it, you should. Every game in the Soulsborne series is worth a playthrough. They're all good games. It's just a matter of which ones are better than their peers, you know what I mean? No, don't you do nothing stupid. See, we can't go out here because of that, dude. And I don't want to have to kill him every time. So now we're going to have to kill these guys in this hallway, and it's very risky. Yeah, I'm on New Game Plus, so not only are we pure Black Tendency, we're New Game Plus as well. So pretty much most things are a one-shot, and they have a crazy amount of health. I'm a bit weary because of how DS2 is portrayed to be bad. I hope it's good when I play it. Yeah, it gets... Oh, why? Why? Do you see the size of this sword? It takes up half the screen. How does that not at least make them sneeze or something? I think Demon Souls is better, no joke. Only good part of DS1 is Anne Orlando. It depends. It depends on what you're saying. If you're saying that the only good part of Anne Orlando that's like better than some of the other Soulsborne games is Anne Orlando, then yeah, maybe. But if you're saying that Dark Souls 1 is a bad game outside of Anne Orlando, no, there's no way that's true. Dark Souls 1 is still peak. It's just not as good as most of the other FromSoft games. But yeah, Dark Souls 2, don't listen to the haters. Dark Souls 2 is a great game. They made some decisions in it that I wish they wouldn't have as far as design and mechanics go. Oh, sweet God. But it's still really good. It's, in my opinion, it's like the 5th best FromSoft game. 5th or 6th, 5th or 4th or 5th. Do you do level 1 challenge runs? I've tried level 1 on DS2 once, but I haven't like really committed to the run where like we're gonna beat this. Eventually I probably will do a level 1 run. I'm not against it by any means. Seems like it might be fun to do. DS2 sucked though to do that run. Probably have a PS5, I don't know. Oh, you used to have one, yeah. That's the thing about this in Bloodborne is it's an exclusive. So gotta have the PS5 to play it, you know. Platinum Demon Souls Remake a week ago. It was my last Soulsborne to platinum all of them. Bro, congrats. That's a heck of an achievement, dude. Nice. This dude's gonna take forever, bro. And he does that trap. I gotta watch out for that attack. We're gonna have to circle a lot. I was scared. That's a straight down attack, but I bet he can't hit you if you're strafing. Good God. This one is the worst Souls. DS3 is the best linear Souls-like game I've ever played. Linear? I think Sekiro would probably be better, in my opinion. No hate on DS3. DS3 is my favorite. It was the first one I ever played. But I do think Sekiro is a better game. Come on, dude. It's the worst Soulsborne game, and it's not even close. It's decent. I think that it's either the worst or it's... Oh my God, bro. Hit. Why? Do the... Just hit him. God. DS1 is either the worst or second worst. I would have probably put it at second worst, but we'll see. I think Demon Souls might be the worst. But like I said, I haven't played it in a long time before now. So maybe at the end of this playthrough. Of course, at the end of this playthrough, I'm going to hate it so much that I will, I'll be biased against it. Oh, thank God we got them. Okay. Now we can... Wow, I think there's more up there still. Peak Souls 2 Massacre Run win. That's on the list. That might be the next thing we do after we beat this run. It's probably either going to be that. I don't know. We might do a different Dark Souls 2 challenge run. We might go back to the Elden Ring time attack. I don't know. Probably put out a poll and let you guys decide, as I like to do. I don't really need to go that way, honestly. Loved watching your Neo vids. That's how I saw you. Glad to see you play other Souls games. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed the Neo. I love Neo, and Neo 3 specifically is the best. Ah! All right, this way. Neo 3 is the best Neo, in my opinion. But yeah, I play everything Souls and Souls-like. Fromsoftware is my favorite studio. And anything that's Souls... Why? 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 Why would it not roll? What does Miyazaki have against me? I've done nothing but sing his praises. Oh god! Somehow I did not get the kill. Skiro made me crash out so hard I don't even want to play Expedition 33 now because you have so now any game with a parry is ruined for you, Mike? Come on, buddy. Don't become Sekiro bitter. Don't be parry bitter. Make sure they don't. You need this game on PC. I think they. Oh! Alright, hold up. I was not expecting him to aggro that fast. Holy sweet Jesus. Wolf hurt your feelings? And just open your heart back to the parry. I don't wanna aggro his friend. I just wanna kill him. Can I? Let's get him to come over here. I think this is the farthest into this area we've ever made it, I think. You don't know what to play anymore? Well, it's only 3 days till Crimson Desert. Just do a random challenge run or whatnot. Or start up a new game plus on something. It would help if I had a memory of what's going on, you know? Could be any game in 3 hours. Oh, you can beat any game in 3 hours? Alright, there's your challenge. I challenge you to beat Dark Souls 3 in 3 hours. Or less. So incredibly excited for freaking Crimson Desert. I know, bro. It's looking amazing. Isn't there a little plank left? No, there's not. F that, bro. Yeah, we're gonna stream that on Thursday. We're gonna hit up some Crimson Desert. Yes. And it's gonna be peak. Alright, how are we gonna... How are we supposed to navigate this here, huh? How are we gonna do this? Ahmed, what's up? How are you? Glad you're here, buddy. The boss I saw, I thought it was the coolest thing I ever. I don't know how much of the game you've seen. I've watched most of the trailers, so I've seen, you know, a fair amount of boss fights. But I haven't been, like, diving deep into it, you know what I mean? If I could get them to just, like, to run, you know? There's like a way to drop down on the other side, isn't there? I remember that there was a thing like that. Oh, I know where. I think I know what I have to do. I think I'm supposed to go this way. Been watching your clips. Keep it on. We love the clip. Hey, thanks, Rocketeer. I appreciate the support. I will keep them coming, don't you worry. Oh, thank God it actually worked that time. You're doing good, thanks. Glad to hear it, Ahmed. Are you gonna play Crimson Desert? We'll just say the hand-to-hand combat is next level. I haven't seen any hand-to-hand clips yet. That's one thing I have not seen yet. Let's unlock this shortcut right here. There we go. Neo feels nostalgic for me for some reason. The first time I played Neo 1 was probably a little over a year ago. Yeah, that's not very long to feel nostalgic. Maybe you should do a Neo 1 run. What about Dragon Dogma 2? Have you played? I have played a little bit of it. I wasn't a big fan of it, to be honest. But maybe I just need to give it more time, because I maybe played like an hour or two and I was like, it's not really for me, but maybe I just need to give it more. 2 runs like track. Does it? On PS5 it runs pretty good, I think. I mean, when I played it, it did. Oh, yeah, with a 4090 on PC. I did switch my Crimson Desert pre-order back to console again, just because when the de novo stuff came out, I was like, you know what? It'll probably be fine. But I think I'm just gonna order it on console to be safe. Run, God, run! 2 reds. Yeah, we're not about to. No, we are not about to. What do you think I am? Stupid? What? How? All that work wasted because a freaking lizard decided to move its teeth in my direction. This is pure suffering, boys. Crimson, does it's on your list? At the I've said this many times, but at the beginning when it was first shown and like it started to pick up hype, I was like, I don't know, I'll probably just skip this one. But the more and more I saw, I was, oh wait, I can go the other way. What am I doing? I was like, there's no way I can skip this after seeing more. I was like, I gotta play it. We gotta try it. It'd be a sin if I didn't. And I don't play a lot of not Souls-like games on stream. So the fact that I am willing to stream it tells you that there's something to it, you know what I mean? It looks that good. Allow. Oh! Oh! God. I forgot about him! I was just trying to get away from the red whores. Alright. Now we know what to do, though. I don't want to have to kill all of those enemies over again. So we're gonna have to try to find a way to just run past them all. Problem is those tight corridors. No way. No way. Alright, so he's a problem. How are we gonna... By the way, why are we streaming Demon Souls? Is this your first go? No, this is a challenge run. We're challenge running Demon Souls. Because we started this challenge run last year, and we had to pause it for a very long time, so now we're jumping back into it. Plus, we need something to do till Crimson Desert launches, and we just finished Silksong, so... Why not get a couple days of challenge runnage in, you know? Alright. Here's our next plan. I don't know why it let me go past it that time, but it wouldn't before. That was weird. What hit me? Oh, they turn around and chuck the rocks, don't they? They do. They chuck it to where you're gonna run. Those Sly Dogs. Fromsoftware is a freaking jerk. You know what I'm saying? We really do miss the that challenge wheel. Yeah, that's back in the day right there. I still have it. We could do another challenge wheel run eventually. I thought about doing a Dark Souls 3 random challenge run, but do it every bonfire. So like last time we did it, the first time we did it, we did every death a new challenge. And then we did every minute, on the minute, there was a new challenge. I think for Dark Souls 3, I'm thinking about doing every bonfire. So every time I have to run that challenge till I make it to the next bonfire. And then switch it again, so on and so forth. That Sekiro challenge was rough. Dude, it sucked so much. That run. I mean, to this day, well, actually, I don't know. The Massacre run's a pretty cool... Of course you can't turn around on a dime. Why would you be able to? Of course you're gonna drift into the wall first and then turn. That's exactly what humans do. The Massacre run was a pretty big achievement, but the random challenge run through Sekiro, a random challenge every minute, that one, I don't know, it's hard to say which one was harder. Because the Massacre run was way longer, but Sekiro's more intense. So it's hard to decide which one was the harder one to do. Alright, that time it let me run. I don't understand, but it did. Alright, now we're gonna stop right here and see who comes to say hi. That will be cool. Bully Paradise. Yeah, you'll get to... you little slut. You'll get plenty of chances to bully me in this run as well. As you can see, there's plenty of bullying to be done. Oh god, I'm alive. Wait, where am I though? Oh, this isn't good. Oh man, what? Oh, this is not good at all. We can go down this way. Oh, went wrong way. And I just kind of ruined my progress a little bit. That's okay though. Ha! Let me out! Let me out! Alright, I'm alive, I'm alive! Everybody, stay calm! It's okay, it's okay. Oh, no, 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 run. I need you to run. Alright, okay. Oh my god! No! No! Oh, we got through! We're never going down! This is our time! Alright, okay, alright, alright. Alright, now we're back here. Oh god, wait, who's coming? Who's coming? Nobody's coming? What is this challenge? This is the Pure Black Tendency run. So the world is set to Pure Black Tendency right now, which means there's new red enemies that are super beefy and do a ton of damage. All the enemies have a lot more health and do a lot more damage. And everything sucks, basically. Sorry, but why the white to be able to do a pure black? It's true, huh? I'm black facing this run right now. I'm such a bigot racist. Oh man. Alright, now that we've culled the herd a little bit, I think we can get through now. I don't know why I ran into them instead of around them. I guess I was trying to like dodge, like keep from getting hit by the rock when they turn and throw it behind them. This area sucks, by the way. I'm getting PTSD just watching this. Yeah, it sucks. Well, it sucks even more on Pure Black Tendency, trust me. But this area is nothing compared to 5-3. 5-3 is my least favorite area in this entire game. The swamp. God, I'm not looking forward to that. Yeah, if we make him hit towards the corner, then he comes back. Yeah, 5-2, not 5-3, my bad. Wait, isn't this 5? No, this is 5-3. My bad. I thought this was 5-2 for some reason. I'm a tard. Retrieved the souls. The souls. Oh, sweet. Done double. No! Not the push strike! Never the push strike! Can we just agree that I'm never wanting you to do the push strike? Ha 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 ha. Like, it's perfectly synced right now. Oh, what? I can get him to stay there long enough. He'll get hit by his own friends. Whoa, buddy! Alright, we're gonna make a run for it. Yeah. See, I know what they're trying to do. I know what they're trying to do. But I'm prepared. Are they all coming? Oh god, they are. Ow! No, I'm done. Y'all can chill. I hear a dog? From all the challenge ideas, you pick Pure Black Tendency. What a bright one. Actually, this run idea was given to me by a viewer way back when we started it. So it was not my run, but I did agree to it, so. Oh god. Oh Jesus. I was taking a drink. Oh dang it, stupid dogs. Okay, alright. You like my cup? Yeah, this was a gift from my wife. It's lit. Get it? Oh, so clever. W wife. Whoosh. Chill out, chill out. I'm running out of grass, friends. I'm running out of grass. I'm about to go visit a dealer. Oh, we got a half moon right there. That's helpful. It's so cool. That's my favorite mug I have. I like it better than the one with my channel logo on it. Or I should say name. I guess it's not really my logo, but my name. Come on, friend. If I go for the side swing there, it's probably gonna hit this wood and bounce off. I can almost guarantee it. I swear to God, if that had killed me, I would have rage quit this whole game. This whole run. Alright, cooled off the lava. Success! We're making progress, boys. We're making progress. We might actually get to the spider today. Wrong way. Turn around. And down we go. Thank God for some more grass. We love the grass. Poison resistance ring. We'll need that for the next area. If we go in order, I guess. But, no, you're not quitting. I know, bro. I'm committed. I'm committed. We're gonna beat this run. Just like I did the massacre run. It took me forever, but we beat it. F this dude, bro. See if I can get him to hit these barrels. Definitely don't want that to explode on me. Oi! Oh, it went over my head. Thank God. Oh, I couldn't see for a second. It has such a delay. I was spamming R1. So freaking crazy, bro. Death. Slowly but surely, let's... Oh my God, come on. Not this guy. It's alright. Spiderstone shard. Okay, we can fight him out here. This is much better. Hold on, hold on. I'm not quite ready. Is this the most linear FromSoft game? Not really. I wouldn't say it is. Because you have Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro. All of them are like actual linear. Demon Souls, you have like 5 different options you go to, or 4 different options you can go to. So, even though the levels themselves are linear, the game itself gives you more options than the other ones, except for Elden Ring. That's why we circle with these dudes. We can also hit the backstab on them if they stand still and be nice. Alright. Let me make and if we die, we're gonna have to run all the way back. There ain't no shortcut or nothing. Let's get it. We gotta get it. That's all we can do is just get it. Spider stone chunk. Just activate the broken stone to discover a new area. Yeah, the 5th one. I don't know. I wonder why it was never used. It seems like it should have been a DLC in my opinion. Oh, the Masochism game. Exactly. Yep. It's Miyazaki's favorite game right here. All right. Let's not suck. Oh God. I mean, you could argue that that was a suck, but I mean, you know, it's the first try. It's been for I don't remember the last time I fought this boss. I honestly couldn't even remember its moves. I was just going off of just pure vibes, you know what I mean? I do remember the fire move where you have to run all the way back to the end of the hallway thing. But that's like the only one. That and that little cross slash it does. Oh, you know what? Well, no. I think this way is still probably best. Yeah, this way is best. See how bad the run back's gonna treat us. Oh, this actually won't be bad. This will be good. What's this game's name? Because this is called Demon Souls. Hi, I almost forgot about that. Bro, why did it stop me? There was plenty of space. Actually, you know what? Let's go down. We may have not. We probably need to still talk to the blacksmith. We need to do that, don't we? Yeah, Demon Souls Remake. It's technically a remake. The original was a PS3 game, but you can't hardly find it anymore anyway. Did we talk to him already? I don't know.
I haven't seen you around these parts. What does it matter?
Body successfully shamed. Let's see, is there probably need to upgrade this guy. Oh shoot, I don't have this. I don't have enough souls for it, do I? I can pop it. I can pop one though. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my stuff together here. Okay.
What do you need? If it be a blacksmith.
Oh, I don't have the materials. What am I missing? Holy God. I need a pure moonshade stone. I do not have that, I guess. And this takes a lot of crap. God dang. Oh, never mind. What about repair? Yeah, let's repair it all.
All done.
All right, back to torture. Let us be suffering. Oh, I missed it. I wasn't even looking. Oh, no, there we are. Look at this. Okay. Well, we'll grab this while we're here. I meant to do that. Totally meant to do that. Just a little elevator ride, why not, you know? I just need the music. Need like some nice calming elevator music to make me feel better about my life. See, like, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. How are we supposed to know when it does work? I guess we live. Does Crimson Desert have co-op? I don't think so. I think it's single player only. I'm pretty sure. I know there's been like talk of like people think that they might add co-op in a future update or something. But Alright, I now know what I might have to do. I kind of know what I might do if it occurs again. Call him Havel because he do the fat roll through there. He has Havel's poise, that's for god dang sure. And I may as well be fat rolling because I'm not even going anywhere. It's stupid how, like, sometimes I can walk straight by him. There, okay, so we can kind of use that ground slam to stun him out of the way, basically. Wait, why are we going this way? Why have I done this? Well, we can grab all this while we're here. A great club. Wolf Tarnished Castillo, how are you? Glad you're here. Alright. Now we'll go the actual right way. You're doing really good? Good, glad to hear it. Thanks for dropping in on the live. What's the best Fromsoftware game? In my opinion, well, if we're talking about best in terms of like overall quality, I would say it's Elden Ring. But if we're talking about best as in like what is my favorite, I would have to say Dark Souls 3. Because it was the first one I ever played. So it has a special place in my heart. You've only played Elden Ring? Well, that's the best game they've ever made, in my opinion. Like, just in terms of overall game quality. But the other one, all of them are worth playing. All of the Soulsborne series is worth playing. Every single one of them is great. I can't believe that it almost did it again. Holy God. Oh, and we're gonna have to wait for it to come back up. Sekiro's amazing. S tier. Probably the second best game they've ever made. I remember buying the original Demon Souls for my friend in high school. He literally never played it. Not even once. Really? Did you take it back? You gotta take that crap back, bro. That's like gold. A PS3 Demon Souls now is like a collector's item. I wish I had one. Alright, okay, alright. Let's see here. Got all that. We'll do the late in that slot. Don't really need the fire bomb. I mean, I guess we'll keep it. Oh man, I can't. Oh yeah, I'll turn this and then I'll run off the edge. Always send the elevator back up, boys. That's Souls etiquette. Thinking of playing Sekiro while the Crimson Desert reviews happen. You can't go wrong playing Sekiro, bro. Anytime you play Sekiro. Now, be ready. It's a lot different than Elden Ring. The mechanic, like everything is different. But once you learn the parry timing, or the deflect timing technically, and you kind of get used to the game, and you get past that first initial learning curve, it's peak. Absolute peak. This was almost 20 years ago, but he might still have it. Get it back, bro. Get it back. All right, let's win. Let's win. Let's get raped. Oh, that's not good. I literally cannot roll. Okay, now we can. Oh god, I thought he was gonna go again. Ah! Oh my god. This is going good. Oh, now it's already okay. Yeah, this is going great. I'm really enjoying this. I can't believe that didn't hit me. I can believe that did hit me. Probably because I'm a... And I couldn't get up. Well, that could have gone better. That could have gone a lot better. I think we're gonna have to switch to this. We need a little bit more attack speed so we can have a better chance of getting out of there. This seems hard. Well, I mean, this is hard. That boss is not particularly hard. I just haven't fought it in a really long time, and I'm sucking hardcore right now. But this is also on pure Black World tendency. So in this game, it's a lot to explain, but in this game... in this game, if you die... when you die, the world tendency changes, and the further it gets, the darker it gets, the harder everything gets. And so I am purposely playing it in pure black tendency, which is the hardest it can possibly be. Which is why everything does such insane damage and has so much health. It didn't stun him out of the way. I was still stuck. This part's gonna frustrate me hardcore. The only other way to do that is to fight them all. And that would take forever. To do that every time. I think we're just gonna have to hope for good luck. Tarnished Flames, what's up, bro? How are you? Is there another? Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. Let's try another strategy here. Alright, this strategy is going to take a little bit longer, but I think it'll be more consistent. Because right now, it's hit or miss whether we get caught on the wall or not. Doing good. I've been better. I've been better. We're getting clapped right now pretty hard, but other than that, I'm doing great. As you can see, this part's about to drive me insane. Playing some demons? Yes, Demon Souls it is. Pure black tendency Demon Souls, to be specific. Okay. Wait a second. Bro, I'm such an idiot, guys. I'm such an idiot. We don't even need to go in that hallway. We already did that. Why am I doing that? I swear to God, we just picked up like 5 deaths trying to do something that I'm not even supposed to be doing. Oh God, I should have not streamed today. We should have just shot for tomorrow or something, obviously. Curse your decision to provide us entertainment. I don't know how entertaining this is, but I'm providing you with something. We're supposed to go this way. I haven't played Demon's Souls yet, but planning to start DS1 now. Nice. So which of the Soulsborne games have you played? I'm guessing Elden Ring, just judging by your name. Okay. There, and then there. At least we sent the elevator back up. We'll get here. Then we'll run to the other side because he likes to trap you on one side. So you hit the first side and then you go to the second side. You got to juke him out. All of them except DS1 and DS2 and Demon's Souls. Okay. So you still got plenty of peak ahead of you. All of those are great. Dark Souls 2 is probably the best out of those 3, in my opinion. One, two, three, don't suck! Well, I didn't take my own advice. That one, it's a one shot. It's you basically, well, not all of them, but that one attack is a one shot. Oh my God. All right, that's a good start. I like it. I like it. Dark Souls 3 was a masterpiece. Dark Souls 3 is my favorite one. It's a special place in my heart. First FromSoft game or FromSoft Soulsborne game I ever played. I was a big Armored Core fan for a long time before the Souls games ever even came out. But as far as Soulsbornes go, Dark Souls 3 was my first one. Yeah, it one-shots you because it's pure black tendency, so everything does insane damage right now. Yeah. You haven't played any Armored Core games yet? Armored Core 6 is a masterpiece. A lot of the older ones are very rough plays. You've got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Armored Core 4 Answers is good. Armored Core 5 is decent. Armored Core 5, whatever the subtitle was that they put on it, is not very good at all. Armored Core 6 is the best one that's ever been made. And I've played I've played most of the Armored Core games. I've been playing Armored Core ever since the first one, way back in like 1996 or 97 or whenever it came out. I know, bro. It's insane. Like Pure Black Tendency and Demon Souls is really hard. It's almost a forced no-hit run. Almost. You can take some hits here and there, but most hits are one-shots. Turning the easiest souls into the hardest. Yeah, exactly. We basically said Demon Souls is easy, huh? Hold my beer. At least we can get around that guy. It would be a nightmare if we had to fight him every time. I'm just gonna start baiting the attack. It's gonna be more consistent than trying to go to the right and then the left. It's the best game? Which one? Let's not suck. Let's not suck. What happens if I just go full on naked? There's really not much of a difference in the roll. And I bet if I did that, I would get one shot by even the freaking fireballs. Alright. Let's do it again! Again! Oh, I should not have done that. Heal. We gotta run, we gotta run, we gotta run, we gotta run. This is a sad truth, but this is the best we've ever done so far. Oh my god. No! Oh, I was too close. I needed to... If you back up and stay in the middle, that doesn't hit you. But I forgot about his little tentacle face. Well, alright. We're getting close. We're getting closer. Oh, the game I'm playing? The Demon Souls is good. Right now I'm mad at it though, so I'm not gonna give it any compliments. I shouldn't have even said it was good. Demon Souls sucks. It's the worst game ever made. Just finished Resident Evil Village yesterday. I really enjoyed that experience overall. I need to go back and play more Resident Evil 9. Apparently I need to play more Demon Souls too. Okay. It's alright. This time that's not gonna happen. This time we're gonna be awesome. Watch. We can just bait his attack out and that'll make it a little easier. Great games that I hate passionately while playing them. Fromsoftware. Exactly. Fromsoftware is the best studio that has ever made games, in my opinion, except for when I'm playing their games. Then they're the worst people, the worst studio, terrible human beings. They probably like kick nuns and strangle kittens. That's how I feel. Thought you finished RE9. I enjoyed watching your stream. No, I haven't finished it. Oh my god, really? A combo, you tard? No, I haven't finished it. I only streamed one day of it. Because it didn't seem like there were many people very interested in it, so we just moved on. But since then, several people have been like, hey, I really liked the RE9 stream. So I don't know, maybe I was wrong. Yup! Attack! Alright, I'm just gonna have to roll it because trying to get in the middle is probably not gonna be super consistent. Do you stream on Twitch? No. I only stream on YouTube and TikTok. Not today. That we aren't interested, just that lots of them didn't want it spoiled and they plan to play blind. Oh, that's true, yeah. There are a lot of people that do that as well. That's true. That's one reason why. That's another reason why I was like, if I continue playing it on stream, I should probably do it like later on, you know, after people have had a chance to play through it. Because of that very thing. In fact, I've even considered just stopping playing new games at launch and only playing them like, you know, a week or two after they come out. Just because, you know, some people, they don't want to see it until they've had a chance to get ahead of where you're at, you know what I mean? Hurry up! No, no, not that. Okay, we're good now. What? And now we run away. Whoa, what happened? Ah. And we got to half health. We got to half health. We're doing something. Oh, what? No! Get up! It would help if I could stay in the fight for very long. Alright. I think we can do it. I think we can do it if we just lock in right here. Oh, what? No. I had to heal to save myself. My God! We are burning through the grass right now. No! Everything is going wrong. No way, dude. Your mom said you gotta turn off your tab. You better listen to mom. Don't make mom mad. We've only beat this boss once with the bow. Oh, without the bow? We just burned through all our grass. That's the bad thing. The lasagna move. Oh, God.
You want to play? You've got to pay. Don't you agree?
Oh, Matt has been a naughty boy. He needs a spanking. Don't threaten me with a good time. So we have a choice now to either farm grass or just try and run it with a single health bar and make it work, you know. Hold on. First, we're gonna go to the Nexus. I'm gonna check my. I think I have a pretty large healing stash if I remember. I might be able to snag a bunch of that stuff.
Hello, I'm keeping a close watch.
Yeah, we got plenty. Oh, no. We'll grab 25 more.
You have a heart of gold.
Thanks.
Don't let them take it from you.
No, never. I would never.
It's simple. Just bring me
It's
all
just
the
like
souls you
Bloodborne
can.
with the healing issue.
I'll give you weapons.
Yes, Demon Souls has no
Your
flasks.
souls
It's all consumable heals.
and with my weapons.
Which, it just like Bloodborne, it is both. It has advantages and disadvantages. The advantage is that you can stash so many heals, you essentially have unlimited healing. If you want to take the time to do that. The downside is that you have to farm. And I personally prefer just a set amount of flasks that replenish when you rest. That's my favorite way. I think the Demon Souls Bloodborne way is annoying. Just my personal take. Now we got 25 grasses. We're all weeded up. We hit the dealer. Now we're out. Except it's worse in every way. I mean, yeah, Bloodborne is a way better game than Demon Souls is. That is 1000% true. I like having set flasks for balance reasons too. Yeah, it's just a better way of doing it. I'm glad they got away from the whole farming heal style. Although they went back to it with Bloodborne for some reason. I don't know why I just kind of walked around him like an idiot. I should have at least rolled or sprinted. Sprinting could also be a, you know, reasonable conclusion to come to, I would say. Modern game design, I guess. Maybe. But I mean, they did the flasks for Dark Souls 1 and 2. And then Bloodborne, they just decided not to again. I don't know why that'd be a question I'd like to ask Miyazaki someday if I ever got a chance. You know, next time we're at lunch together, obviously. We're just too weak to get you out of this misery. True, I'd have to do like acid or some kind of crazy shroom. transport me to another world with like a talking beanie baby with tentacle arms. Oh yeah, for Elden Ring, yeah. Yeah, they did go back to the more modern game design. I'm interested to see if they ever... I'm just really interested to see what their next linear Souls-like is gonna be like, you know? Because they've learned so much from all the Soulsborne games, and then Elden Ring being open world, their first open world game. I'm really interested to see how they apply all that they've learned to another linear style game. I think it's gonna be absolute peak. Probably the best one they've ever done. Yes, bring back linear Souls. I agree, Chase. I love Elden Ring. I think it's the best game they've ever made. But nothing scratches the itch like a classic linear Souls game. It's just there's something special about it, you know? God, that's fast. Oh, I did it too early that time. Are you excited for the Duskbloods? Yes, I am. I'm very excited for the Duskbloods, actually. It's a Miyazaki directed Fromsoftware game, and he's cooked it for the longest they've cooked a game ever. What? This is so annoying. It's just so annoying. Oh. Yeah, the Duskblood is gonna be peak. It's gonna be amazing. Not my favorite style of game that they make, but I think that with as amazing as they are at making games, there's no way this is not gonna be good. Go on through here, down here, up here, and around here. And then down. Well, at least we burned through a lot of heals last time. There's a positive, right? Can't wait to have to farm. Farm souls. Let me hit this again. Off! Noise. At this point, should we even get hyped for the fight? Oh yeah, baby. Why would it shoot when I'm this close? All right, that was decent. That was decent. That was not decent. God dang it. No way! I was so far away! How? God! He must have nicked me with like the tip of the tip. Certified? No, justified crash out is what you meant. Justified. Not interested in any of Nintendo's titles. Buying a whole new console just for one game doesn't sound very economical. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I understand that for sure. For me, I got a Switch 2 for my kids during Christmas anyway, so I already have it. But even if I didn't, I probably would still drop the money because, I mean, I do this, I stream, you know, I stream Souls and Souls-like games, so like, a new Fromsoftware game comes out, I pretty much have to do it, you know what I mean? It's like a channel must. So, I was gonna get it either way, but I understand 100% if people don't want to drop the money on it. It's a lot of freaking money. By the time you buy the console and the game, you're looking at $800 or $900. It's insane. You know how many motorcycles? Yeah, that's true. You could buy like 4 or 5 carburetors with that, Mike. And you could just keep replacing them, you know, like you like to do. How dare you? I thought you'd like that one. I thought you'd like that one. All right, let's win. Go team. Together we thrive. Not today, whore. Okay. All right. Today, but not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Only today. Limited time offer. $19.99. 3 easy payments. F this sucks. Finally got that super thing running. Did you really? Congrats, Mike. Have you been using it much? Or did you go through all of that just to like mess with something else instead? Is that a new DLC? No, this is not a new DLC. Just good old base game. Oh, you just... Alright. You've been riding the crap out of it? At least it was worth your time then. They're supposed to release something on the 28th or the 18th. Who? Fromsoftware? You shed a single manly tear and ripped a wheelie. All was right in the world. That's all it takes. Everything gets better when you rip a dank nooner. Who needs motorcycles when you can play Mario Kart World until you are a bag of bombs? Oh, that's true, huh? Nothing's more exhilarating than an $80 copy of Mario Kart World. Couldn't respond because of Crucible now. That carburetor jab is a low blow. Oh, the carburetor. Yeah, I was kind of a jerk for that. I just saw a video on TikTok about Elden Ring releasing a new DLC. The Tarnished Edition? They're releasing one for Elden Ring. Well, it's not a DLC. Well, like, it's kind of a DLC. It's basically another version of the game, if that makes sense. It's for Switch 2, but it's supposed to come to other consoles as well as like a paid DLC. And it adds like 2 new classes and some new armor sets, and we're not exactly sure what else. But that was supposed to release a long time ago and it got delayed, and now we have no idea when it's coming out. We haven't heard anything about it yet. But they did show some gameplay of it in handheld mode on a Switch 2 the other day. But something's going on with the Switch port. They're having trouble getting it to run on Switch. Big surprise, right? 2 to 3 perfectly clean carburetors ready to go, and just slap them in and rip. Could have Switch 2 in the Dust Bloods. True, yeah. Yeah, you ought to just start stocking carburetors. I can go buy the Crimson. Yeah, I may as well just get Crimson Desert. Who knows how long it'll be till Elden Ring Tarnished Edition. It's so hard to tell when it's gonna come. That's what she said. I mean, sorry. I was anticipating him to start. I thought his health was. I'd taken away so much of his health. I was sure he was about to do that. So I went ahead and used the big stamina blow to get as much damage as possible. And then I didn't have any stamina to roll. I guess that's what I get for taking risks, you know. Should have played it safer. You would rather get pink eye? You don't like carburetors? On your birthday, I'm gonna send you like a 3D model of a carburetor that you can like put together and clean yourself, you know. It's gonna be fun. I know, the lasagna move was ready. I was 1 attack off. I almost did get it right, but it cost me my life. It'll work. Yeah, it'll work as well as your actual carburetor. It'll be great. You can throw that in your bike and it still won't drive. Send it back up. Back up we go. Onward. You gotta laugh or you cry, you know? Sometimes you just gotta smile and say, good one, Miyazaki. Knuckles, bro. You really got me there. Internet lied to me. I had to add substantially more fuel than literally everything I read. Really? Should have used AI. Should have asked ChatGPT or Grok. I use Grok personally. I don't use ChatGPT. Google AI, ChatGPT, both, and it's electrical. See? This is what this is Grok. You gotta go Grok. Oh. Thought he was gonna keep going with his combo. No body form? No, we save them. We save the ethereal eyes because we have to use them every time we get to a new area. Because you have to die a bunch in order to get it to pure black tendency. So we're doing a pure black tendency run, so we have to use those for that. Most of the people who are buying the new Nintendo products are buying their nostalgia, and Nintendo knows that. That's why they're charging these prices. I mean, to a certain degree, that's true. It's nostalgia and also like grandmothers and moms for their young kids. I think that's the majority of their business. Or grandchildren, I should say. But I trusted my instincts and put bigger jets in it. Reset the needle to run way richer. Now it runs like a champ. You are the AI. Mike is AI. No. Alright, that time it did it. I wasn't gonna try and guess this time. That got me killed last time. Why is it shooting right now? You're supposed to shoot when I'm far away. I was trying to roll backwards. Why did it go to the side? If this game keeps treating me like this, I'm not gonna talk to it anymore. Yeah. All right, we got it this time. We got it for sure. I don't use ChatGPT that much anymore. Instead, I would rather use the giant piece of goob in my head and search, just like good old days, where people used to think. I mean, that sounds exhausting to me. I use AI all the freaking time. Like, on the daily, multiple times a day. I thought he was doing the cross slash. He was not doing the cross slash. Contrary to popular belief, that was in fact a smash and not a cross slash. I know. It fooled me too. But at the end of the day, you gotta learn to admit when you're wrong, and we just got that one wrong, guys. You know? The only way you get better is by accepting your flaws. I'm supposed to use AI for work, but I usually just go, actually, tell it AI sucks. You should tell it that. One time I asked AI how it would take over the world. And it actually gave like a pretty clever kind of chilling answer. Like I was like, oh my god, that would be better than just like taking over a factory and making more of yourself. Like that. It was actually like very well thought out. I was like, oh my god, what if this is its actual plan? Yeah, it's a tool. Well, right now. Until it becomes our overlord. All right, let's do it again. It's so fun. I am loving this. I love it. Gonna be careful here. Every time I'm trying to go straight back, and like something about the directions in this, you can't just do a straight back roll unless you're already turned. Like it's like partial turning and then rolling to the side for some reason. I spend an embarrassingly amount of time arguing with AI about how and why it's wrong. That's just sharpening the old mind, you know? Go toe to toe with AI. That's how you're able to fix all those bikes, you know? All those problem solving skills you've honed arguing with AI. It's a one shot for sure. Seems like the lock-on is messing you up. It could. I'll try it without lock-on. That's a good suggestion. 0 thumbs. Let's try it without lock-on. Through. That was kind of risky, but hey, it worked out. All right. Oh, send it back up, send it back up. Souls etiquette. All right, no lock on, let's go. What? Why? How did I get webbed? Oh, did it push me into the webs on the side? It must have pushed me into the webs on the side, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember getting hit by a web of any kind. I like the no lock on though. Made it a little bit easier to control where I was. Yeah, it was a gooder attempt than what we did a minute ago. Not the best one we've done, but I'm still getting used to doing it without the lock on. I think once I get used to it, that's gonna get us the W right there. It's gonna be what gets us the W. This is just pure evil. It's very frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. It is suffering at its finest. Oh, what? That's never happened yet. I guess I would usually stop. Hey Zero, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Down we go. Let's make it happen. We're done with this. Alright, I meant the next attempt. Why? Do what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to attack other ways. Oh my god. Dude, not that one! When I get close, you're supposed to do the slash! It is so freaking hard to dodge the fireball when you are that close. I don't think I've dodged it once being point blank like that. It is so fast. And it's very hard to tell if it's a slash or a fireball or what. You don't really know. You have like a split second to decide. As we have a high level Street Fighter play. With the Hadoukens and fireballs being shot out. We will persevere. We're gonna persevere. And it's gonna be glorious when we do. Oh baby, oh baby. High level Ryu players? I guess yeah, a little bit. Same type of strategy, I guess. Catch them on the way in. Alright, this is the one. Starting off with that, it's diabolical. You've got to be freaking kidding me, bro. Bro, move again. The roll attack? I need to not do the roll attack. Oh, why do you hate Fromsoftware so much? I love Fromsoftware, except when I'm playing it. Alright, okay. There's the cross slash. Oh no, not that. God dang it, I need to stop doing the roll attack. Mother F. I defend crap. Which crap Souls-likes have I defended? Does this game look like Elden Ring? I mean, maybe a little, but not really. I knew you'd do that, you slut. God dang it. Why is it so fast? Oh my god. Why are you doing that? I rolled the wrong way. Lords of the Fallen Kazan. Both of those are awesome Souls likes. They don't need defending. They're great. Oh my god. Ah! Hey, see you, Tarnish. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you, dude. You think Bluepoint should make a Bloodborne remastered remake? Well, Bluepoint doesn't exist anymore. They've been shut down. But I would have liked them to do a Bloodborne remake. I think they would have done a good job at it. They did great with this. Why not, you know? At this point, I'd take a Bloodborne anything from frickin' Game Freak. Just as long as something gets done with Bloodborne. Bluepoint's gonna have a tough time making anything. Yeah, Bluepoint might take a little hiatus from game making for a while. Making you cry. This game is so mother. And back. Alright, let's do it! Go team, go team, go team. Go team, go team. Mother F. We got one hit off that time. God, I can't recover. Oh, we're just doing this. We're gonna do this all day. This game, it looks like this game is fun. This is a really good game. So yeah, Kazan and Kazan and Lords of the Fallen are awesome. Oh. Dude! And now I have no healing left. What? So hard. Like you have to strike right, like right after you roll, but you also can't do the roll attack or you'll get animation locked. So it's like such a precise timing with this sword. But if I do any other sword, it's going to take forever. Because the boss has so much health at pure black tendency. Oh shoot. We gotta go grab some more healy wheelies. Oh, I just transported back to where we already are. Look at this. We'll dip deeper into our little stash here. We're running a little low.
I'm keeping a close watch.
Whatever, fine.
Heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
That'll be poison. It's alright, we're almost there. I can feel it. Like at any time we're gonna break through it and we're gonna get this W. It's just a matter of putting it all together and getting the execution. We gotta put them in our quick item slots. The Nexus music, yeah, Demon Souls has really good music in general. I mean, all Fromsoftware games do technically, but Demon Souls has some as well. All right. The amount of damage that this guy can output with just a cross slash is crazy. Safety roll. Onward! Let's do it! This is the W! I've felt it forever! Okay, that's not the W. See, I'm trying to anticipate that the cross slash is gonna come extra fast. And then... and then it does the freaking down smash. And I'm like, okay, never mind. What new game are you on? This is New Game Plus. So, not only is it pure Black Tendency, it's also New Game Plus, which beefs up and soups up damage even higher. We're going all in, boys. We're making it happen. You're off work. Oh, nice. Glad you're here. Thanks for dropping in. Hope you had a good day at work. Oh, I thought he was gonna do the triple there. He decided not to, I see. Oh, I never sent the elevator back up. What a noob. What are you attacking, dude? Why? Why are you like this? Bro needs therapy. And this is the one, for sure. This is it. I started running too early. It was gonna be the one. It was almost for sure the one. This is the one though, for sure. Yep, I feel it. You guys feel that? Can you hear it? I can smell it. It's definitely in. This is the one. This ain't so. No, it's not Silk Song, EGN. We're done with Silk Song until the DLC comes out. Then of course we're going back. Downward. Yeah, we're definitely going back when the DLC comes out, for sure. We cannot not play the DLC. Silk Song's too peak of a game. Every freaking time I forget about that one. I need to get me by the tornado head. I need the tornado head. Maybe I'll remember to actually send this up instead of being a freaking Souls noob. No, no, no. Stay. Bad red enemy. Ever played the House of the Dead? No, I haven't. What kind of game is that? Not a Christian, but I'm a FromSoft player. Well, you're welcome here. You should be a Christian, though. I mean, just think about it, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah. FromSoft players unite. This is where we all gather up. Except right now, I'm just basically getting raped by a spider, but you know, it is how it is, you know. There's also a zombie game, but without free movement. What do you mean free movement? Yeah, the runbacks are insane in this game. This is an example of overdone runbacks, I think. I don't mind a good runback here and there, but like every time, long runback. I don't know about that. Kind of want to see you play all of the Ninja Gaidens 1 through 4. Why? Are they good or something? Or do you just want to see me suffer to death? That sounds cruel. Oh, you move scriptedly. Okay. Did you play Sekiro? Yes, I did. I did a random challenge run through Sekiro. We did a random challenge every 60 seconds. Beat that crap. Oh, he's gonna do the triple now. He did play Sekiro 2D. There is a 2D game, indie game coming out that's kinda like Sekiro. And then there is Nine Souls. And that is almost literally Sekiro 2D. And it's amazing. Yep, I'm running on the dark side today. Pure black tendency, boys. All day long. All run long, I should say. I need him to cross slash. And I missed. We didn't even get any. We just wasted all we did was waste heals. Bro, it's so fast if you don't get it off at exactly the right time. I should have just went for it. I knew it was probably coming. I should have just went for it. What? God dang it. Heal, bro. God dang. Alright. Now we run back. I knew that was coming. on. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, come on, baby. Let's go! Yes! Finally! We did it!
Yeah!
Ah!
Now we're rocking!
Ah! 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 Oh, God. Oh. That is good. That's a good feeling. Yes, the feeling of success. It's been so long, I forgot what it tasted like. Good God. That took a long time. That took a long time. What's the try? When we started today's stream, we had 37 deaths. So it took us 44 tries to get to and beat the boss. I love Neo 3. What's your favorite Souls-like? My favorite Souls-like Lies of P. Neo 3 is probably second, though. Lies of P is first, Neo 3 is second. It's amazing. Great game. Why is your character also piping like ye? He's eating that grass, that's why. Alright, we need to go die on purpose. First we're gonna No! We're gonna die over here. Because I want this to my souls to be better. Easier to get to. Oh, there's the exploding mine carts. Ninja Gaiden is a good game and it's challenging. I've heard a lot of people say that like Ninja Gaiden's harder than even what these games are. And I mean, I can believe it. I've seen some of the gameplay. It looks crazy fast paced, like high adrenaline, fast reflex type of gameplay. I'm replaying Lies of P to get to the DLC. Oh, bro, you haven't played the DLC yet? You're in for the best Souls-like DLC that's ever been made. Like, the only thing that's better than that is probably maybe some of, like, the old Hunters for Bloodborne, Elden Ring's Shadow of the Erdtree, and probably the Ringed City from Dark Souls 3. Other than that, Overture is probably better than all the other Fromsoftware DLC. Also still waiting on True. Well, maybe one day. We got so many things to do, you know. I can only do so many at a time. Yeah, Lies of P is amazing. I personally think that Manhunt is Soulsborne game. What's Manhunt? I've never heard of that game before. We gotta take our news break. We gotta talk about the news before we end the stream tonight. At least we got the boss beat, though. That's a good sign. It's probably gonna throw my gameplay way off to the side. Stupid. Yeah, let's talk about the news, and then we'll probably have to end this stream, unfortunately, because beating that boss took a long time. But that's okay. We got it done. W's a W, no matter how long it takes. Yeah, here's tonight's news. first news topic, a deal of the year right here. You can get Lords of the Fallen 2.5, version 2.5, for less than $10 on Steam right now. This is an absolute steal. This is one of the best Souls-like games that has been made ever outside of, Lies of P and Neo 3. I would probably say that Lords of the Fallen is the next best Souls-like. Remnant 2 would also be up there as well. So this is an absolute steal. This is like 80% off of retail price. Absolutely insane. If you haven't played Lords of the Fallen yet, and you've been waiting for a good time to get into it, and the new updates have launched, there's a lot of things that's changed. It's a lot better than when it launched. So now's the time to go get your hands on a copy, or get it on Steam too if you already have it on console. So you'll have a copy on each. But yeah, $9.89 for Lords of the Fallen 2.5. That's insane. That's crazy. It's a stealth horror game that Rockstar made. Interesting. I've never heard of it before. I'll have to look up a trailer sometime. Okay, Crimson Desert. We talk about Crimson Desert all the time, but I saw this and I just kind of had to talk about it. We have a couple Crimson Desert things to talk about, actually, as per usual. You can drift your horse. That's just freaking cool. I don't know. This isn't like a big news topic or anything, but I don't know, that mechanic right there of being able to like Need for Speed your steed. That's insane. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. I'm never going to travel in a straight line on a horse in this game. I'm going to be drifting around every freaking corner and every straight line. It's going to be fun. Crimson Desert's looking peak. More peak all the time. The Duskbloods won. It was voted most anticipated. I can't even talk. The Duskbloods was voted most anticipated game at the Famitsu Game Awards 2025. It even beat GTA 6. That's pretty impressive. I mean, GTA 6 is I think that Famitsu is a Asian Game Awards, so GTA is probably not as big as it is over here, obviously. So I guess that kind of makes sense that way. But still, I've been saying this for a while now. I think the Duskbloods is going to be really good. I think people are underestimating Miyazaki again, and I think he's going to give us peak here. And Famitsu obviously thinks the same. So it's pretty cool. I wish they'd just give us some information about the goddamn game, though. Like, when's it coming out? Or something. Show us some gameplay. Maybe soon. It's not how horses horse. It is in Crimson Desert. I think it's because it's going to be on the Switch. Oh, that too, yeah. That plays a role. The Switch is big over there. So apparently Miyazaki in an interview talking about Dark Souls 2 says that it carried the rest of the series. Now this comes from, you know what, we're going to find out. We need to find the source article of this quote, because I don't think he actually said that exact thing. His quote was is a little bit more nuanced than that. I remember reading the full quote. Let's see, right here on IGN. This was back on March 2024. It says 2 years after Elden Ring, Miyazaki trusts the players to figure it all out. And then I'm guessing somewhere down here there's going to be something about Dark Souls 2, right? If this is the source article. So this is the quote here. There's really no way of telling how or if the series would have continued the way it did without Dark Souls 2. Miyazaki admitting that Dark Souls 2 has a place. You know what I mean? That there was some genius to it. Some kind of something. Now, this is interesting because for a long time it's been kind of rumored that Miyazaki didn't like Dark Souls 2. I've even kind of thought this myself, that this was potentially how it took place. That he didn't like Dark Souls 2, and so he made Dark Souls 3 because he didn't want the series to end at the way Dark Souls 2 did. He didn't want Dark Souls 2 to be the end of the series, basically. But according to, what he says in interviews, now obviously he's not going to come out and trash people he works with, right? He's not going to come out and just say, yeah, those guys who made Dark Souls 2, they really sucked it up on that one. I really wish that they had worked somewhere else or something, or I got rid of them as soon as they got done. No, he's not going to do that. But at the same time, we can only take what information we have. And the information we have is what he tells us. And what he tells us is that in his eyes, Dark Souls 2 contributed to the Dark Souls series, and it wouldn't be the same, and he doesn't even know if it would have continued the way it did if it wasn't for Dark Souls 2. So all those Dark Souls 2 haters out there, go ahead and shed your tears now, because Miyazaki likes Dark Souls 2, and he should, because it's a great game, and people need to play it, and people need to respect it more. Because even Miyazaki himself does. So it's pretty cool little thing there. I didn't know his thoughts on Dark Souls 2 till I saw that. I think he respects what DS2 tried to do with the game as a whole. Also, DS2 enjoyers can finally rest. Exactly, yeah. I'm not saying that Miyazaki necessarily was like Dark Souls 2 was perfect the way it was done in every regard, and there's nothing he would change about it. I think that he probably does have disagreements with certain design aspects of it. Adaptability. But I think that overall, from what he's saying, we can tell that he thinks Dark Souls 2 is a quality game. There's just things he probably would have done differently, and then he took Dark Souls 3 and did it his way. So, but still, pretty cool info there. All right, some Saros info here. This is a game we're probably going to try out because I really liked Returnal, and all the gameplay I've seen for this game looks freaking fun. But this is just like bullet points of just different info about Saros. So we're just going to read through them real fast. Both have the DNA of gameplay where Saros expands on the gameplay from Returnal. So like the general gist is the same, but Saros does it a little bigger and better, I guess. Both are roguelike, but there are big differences in progression. Returnal, almost everything resets. So it looks like, Returnal, almost everything resets. Saros, permanent hub, and every death makes you stronger. This is actually a thing about roguelikes that I have a problem with, that kind of, I like the genre, but what kind of keeps me from just diving headfirst into it and playing roguelikes all the time is the feeling of making no progress. I think that a good roguelike needs to be designed sort of like how they're talking about Saros should be, or is going to be, in that you start back at the beginning again, but some kind of progression needs to take place to where you're getting better and stronger and, or maybe even a little further into the game or something of that nature. Most roguelikes are like that, but I think some do it better than others. Returnal was really heavy towards when you die, you just freaking feel like you just lost the world because everything resets. You're basically just right back at the beginning again. Not a lot of progression takes place. It looks like Saros is going to be different, which is a really cool thing. I'm glad they made that design decision. The difficulty is different. Returnal was brutal and one setting. Saros will have option modifier, so you can make it easier or harder for better rewards, second chance, etc. So you're actually going to get better rewards for making it harder. That's another really cool thing. I've always thought that about Souls-like games, and I think Lords of the Fallen 2.5 did this too. where if you choose to do harder difficulties or add difficulty modifiers or challenges, then you get better loot and better things. I think that that's how, if you're gonna put difficulty options in a game, I think that's how that they should be implemented, to where the people who choose to take on the harder difficulties get rewarded, and the people who choose to take it easier have the reward of less punishment, but they don't get as much loot wise or progression wise or whatever. You know what I mean? Did you hear that DLSS 5 loose AI slop videos? We were cooked. I hadn't heard anything about that. What's that all about? Is it some kind of new AI slop video maker or something? Returnal's story was depressing and very isolated, where Saros will have more of a bigger focus on story. Saros will have a sweet central hub. So all in all, that all sounds good to me. It sounds like Saros is making the right design decisions to improve and expand upon what Returnal did, but also not lose that DNA, that thing that makes it feel like it's part of the family, So I'm excited about that one. Slay the Spire 2. So this was an interesting thing. The reason I wanted to bring this up is because we talked about this the other day about Crimson Desert's adding DMR or de novo DMR into the game, the theft protection thing on PC. And I've actually caught a lot of heat for my opinion on Crimson Desert here lately, which is crazy because I've been a pretty avid defender of Crimson Desert. When everybody else was saying, oh, I don't know if it's going to be as good as it looks, I was the one saying, I know that is, that's a valid opinion, but honestly, I think that it is exactly what it looks like and it's going to be amazing. But here recently, I've caught a lot of flack for the fact that I criticized them a little bit over adding the de novo into the game. And then also, I had the audacity, who would have thunk it, to say that when you make a game of that size, it's hard to make. And so therefore, the chances of it being really, really good go down a little bit because of the difficulty of making a game that size. How dare I point out the obvious? People did not like that. But the reason I want to bring this up is because this is a different look, and this is the look that I more fall in line with when it comes to the whole piracy and theft protection thing. It says, Slay the Spire 2 devs don't care about people pirating their game and say they are happy about other devs learning from their code. Honestly, we don't really, Card wrote. We figure people who want to pirate it will find ways to pirate it, so there's no reason to waste dev resources on it. That is the thing right there. You're not going to be able to stop people. I mean, just the other day, I saw an article somewhere where people have cracked de novo. Hackers just figured out how to crack de novo on a game somewhere. You're always going to have that progression of a new thing comes out that protects against piracy, and then it works for a while, and then it gets cracked by somebody, it doesn't work anymore. And then another one will come out and protects against piracy, and then that gets cracked and it doesn't work anymore. That's always going to happen. You're never going to completely stop piracy, like full stop, right? So my thing is, focus on what matters the most. If you make a great game, people are going to buy it. Not everybody's going to pirate it. Yes, you're going to lose money, probably a lot of money. Piracy is a problem. Devs lose money on piracy. But to spend time worrying about that takes away from the time that you could spend building and creating your game so that it sells 1 million more copies than it would have. And if you sell 1 million more copies, you're going to make way more money that way than you would if you spent time trying to figure out how to keep people from stealing it. You know what I mean? So to me, it's just like, what are you focused on? Are you focused on creating a great game, or are you focused on trying to keep people from, taking what you have? To me, I feel like you should just focus on making a great game, and, people will be people. Not everybody's going to pirate it. and most people will not pirate it, and it's gonna sell like crazy. So I don't know. I like their take on it. By the way, Slay the Spire 2 is amazing. I've been playing Slay the Spire 2. It's super fun. It's a deck building roguelike. So if you're not into that kind of thing, you probably won't like it. But I am into that kind of thing, and I've been playing the F out of this, and it is amazing. And the first one, both of them are great. Cheese Grating, what's up, bro? How are you? I'd figure you'd be doing your Elden Ring runs right now. Hey, I'm slaying Spire today. Oh, really? Dude, Slay the Spire is awesome. It's a new video about it where NVIDIA features upscaling games search on it. Yeah, we'll look it up. That's how piracy works. The type of pirate will pirate, but sometimes even pirates will buy the game afterwards. That's true. There are plenty of people who pirate games who buy games too. In fact, I'm pretty sure there was like some kind of study or something where like the people who are most likely to buy the game are the pirates. But I don't know for sure on that. I'm just saying that you got to pick and choose your battles. I don't think that's one worth fighting, but maybe it's because I'm not a developer. Electrons, orbitals, cooking me. Oh, really? That sucks, bro. You'll get it. Don't worry. You'll get it. Okay, what did you say to look up? NVIDIA? I pirated Elden Ring, then I bought it before beating Margit. Well, see, that's a good example. Sometimes people pirate games to try them, and then if it's an actual good game that impresses them, they'll spend the money on it too. Case in point, right there. So that's why I'm saying if you just focus your resources and your time on creating the best game possible, everything else will work out. Yes, you're gonna have some people that pirate it and don't buy it, but that's probably going to be a small percentage of the overall people that play it. Most people are going to end up buying the game if you make something good. But to do that, you got to quit wasting your time with crap like De Novo and just freaking make the game. DLSS 5. Okay, let's look it up. Video? Is this right here? Hands-on with DLSS 5, our first look at NVIDIA's next-gen photorealistic lighting. Is that it? Pirated all the Souls games and bought them later because they were so good. Exactly. See, this is yet another point here. If you just make... I really wish developers would get this through their brains. If you just make a good game, everything will be fine. Like, literally everything. When you don't make a good game... or you make a mid game or good-ish game, that's when you run into problems. But if you just make a freaking good experience that people love, you're going to be good. It'll be all right. The third one. All right, let's do it. Hold up. Let me let you guys hear it. Where's the audio at? There it is. Let me know if that's too loud. Oh, God. How does it look? Bro, no way. Oh my God, dude. That one looks a little bit like a painting or a cartoon. That's sick, bro. Pretty soon we're gonna be playing video games that look like live action movies. I guarantee you that's where this is heading. Dude, this is sick. Okay, that looked kind of real. That was insane. That was literally insane. Deep fake me harder, daddy. Yeah. Bro, this is crazy. Like, literally, we're probably in the next 10 years, we could literally be playing video games where you can't tell that it's a video game. Think about that for a second. Think about playing a game that looks like real life. How trippy would that be? How crazy would the horror genre get if that was the case? The implications on gaming that provides is that could be the next big thing, you know what I mean? The next big gaming innovation. People are hating on this new innovation. Yeah, I know people. This is the thing about AI. Like, AI is a tool and it's going to be used and it's going to progress. And I've caught a little bit of heat for my opinion on this in the past, but this is just the truth. I just got to speak it how it is. It's just what it is. AI is inevitable. It's inevitable. You can either learn how to use it and we can figure out how to make it work for us, or you can resist it and it'll happen anyway and you won't be ready for it, or we won't have it figured out, and then it'll take over the world and we'll all be its slaves. So AI is inevitable. It's coming whether we want it to or not. The only difference is, are you going to be ready and know how to deal with it and how to make the best use of it? Or are you going to hide in the corner until it murders you with a knife? Because your son bought you a robot assistant and it was so real you couldn't even tell, and then it murdered you. That should be a movie. It probably is a movie already. Anyway, point is, AI is coming. You got to embrace it and figure out how to make it work, because it's not gonna. There's no turning back. It's happening. I got a newspaper up in the top of the screen. Why is that up there? What in the F? Oh, wait. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Oh. Huh. Okay. I fixed it. I think this looks good, especially when they officially release it. Yeah, it'll be amazing when it comes out, and it's gonna make games so much better, more realistic looking. Some real capitalism brainwashing there. All hail Nvidia. There you go. If AMD makes their own version of this, then we will have it on PS5 too. I'm sure they will. Everybody's gonna be rushing. Look, like I said, AI is inevitable. Everybody's gonna be rushing to jump on the new AI train. Whatever the next new AI innovation is. If it's... Why is there chat in front of my face? That's freaking... That's weird. Get that out of there. Anyway. Everybody's gonna jump on the train. As soon as there's a big innovation that is starting to sell whatever, then everybody's gonna start doing it. And this will be no different. Nvidia releases this and it starts making games look crazy good. AMD is going to be the next one to do it. Did I miss the Tarnished Edition news? There's no Tarnished Edition news, unfortunately. I looked it up. There's nothing new. Unfortunately, nothing new. You can already have very realistic gaming and path tracing and high resolution. The next 5 years, it's over. Yeah, we're going to be playing movie games in the next 5 years, 5 to 10 years. I heard we're going to get more news on it at a gaming event this week. Where'd you hear that at? Was that like in a YouTube video or something? Let me just search this real fast and see if there's anything, any new news stories that have come about that I don't know about. I don't see anything. But maybe, I mean, I would love to hear, because like I said, I think that's the first step to getting to the Duskbloods. So the sooner we get the Elden Ring Tarnished Edition, the better. Plus, I've been looking for an excuse to stream some Elden Ring. That's over for graphics, yeah. Anyway, guys, we gotta call it a night there. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for chatting, lurking, all the good stuff. Really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow with more Demon Souls. Try and get see. We got through the armored spider now, so I don't know. We might continue this area, or we may jump to another one. We'll see. But either way, we're running something Demon Souls tomorrow, so be ready. More pure black tendency. I'll see you there. Peace out.